It started as a casual conversation and talking about the future with no pretenses, no caveats, no nothing, just blue sky.
So I called Tom and said, Tom, how'd you like to start a studio in Toronto? So I said to David, how would you like to consider being a consultant and working in a consulting firm? And he said, well, that sounds interesting. So we got talking and he met Tom, and we decided that that would be a really great opportunity.
I remember they called me up and asked if I'd go for dinner, and I said only on one condition, is that I get to buy dinner tonight and we don't talk about me coming to join you. And by the end of that dinner, I was going to join them. And I bought dinner.
Life was good and I was doing my own thing.
Perfect.
Like Jim was, then out of nowhere, this Jim Anderson just bugged me. And you know how you get sticky tree sap on your hands and you just try to shake him off? I just couldn't.
Jim, who is the instigator of all conversations, called me up and asked me to come in and sit down and have a chat, and we did. And they found me, and I found me too. I felt like they needed me, but I needed them. Like, that's the truth. And I wanted to design a space that my mom would be comfortable walking into.
At one point, we lucked out by connecting with the Listowel Hospital. And so that was the anchor project that really got us going. And then the next project that gave us another really important anchor point was the Seneca College KIP project. And that was what they ended up calling their A building. And then the next project, interestingly, that just finished a month ago, it was the project for Markdale Hospital Master Plan. And with those three projects, they really anchored the studio and allowed us to then start building.
After 8 years of doing a lot of work that was really kind of very much focused at the urban scale, the opportunity came up of joining with a couple of more friends. And they were very like-minded. They were also a group of folks who really had the impetus to try and change the world and make things better through, frankly, the craft that we love.
So I called Craig and David up, and the more I got to learn the practice and the partners and the people and the culture of the place, I thought it was a good fit. And so it was a really, really exciting move for me.
I think one of the things that was foundational to the firm was the whole idea of an integrated practice. And when we started things up here, that was always the vision.
I really love just working on projects, working with clients, working with teams. And as much as I had some really great experience in the industry, had some amazing opportunities, I just felt like I really wanted to come join Diego and really sort of build on something. And that was super exciting.
The company I was working for, one of our best, brightest, smartest people got hired to this firm, DIALOG in Calgary. I was like, well, who's DIALOG? Looked up DIALOG. Okay, that is the same as Cohos Evamy. These guys have some stuff going on. And got a call, a couple months later, and sort of peeked under the hood and saw what was going on here and saw that that spirit of sustainability was very alive and well.
It was something that kind of fell on my lap. It wasn't something I was searching for, and the opportunity to kind of lead an area of work with a practice that I think was starting to build momentum in post-secondary was something that was really intriguing to me. And I kind of took a leap of faith.
And coming into Dialogue has been really wonderful because I get to work with so many bright, brilliant people in an interdisciplinary way. And that's what I really missed.
And that's one of the things that attracts people to Dialogue, is that there is a mission. In fact, a couple of people said to me, like, are you guys a cult? Like, you guys all, everyone seems to be saying the same thing. Like, is it for real? I said, it's for real, it's not a cult.
And I always think of one of the things you said when I first met you, that you always wanted to hire swans, and we kept that as we talked to new partners. Yeah. Smart, works hard, ambitious,
and nice.
And nice.
Our studio is a microcosm of Dialogue, which is 5 studios now. And there are currently 57 partners. And what's really wild about that is they all like each other and get along with one another. They don't always agree on everything, but there's a real sense of camaraderie and collaboration. And so that makes working with other studios a lot of fun.
If you ask, you know, do you have any regrets or would you do anything differently? And I'd say, no frickin' way, and I would do it all over again with this group of people. I wouldn't change a damn thing.